Good afternoon, everyone. It's with great pleasure that we welcome Reb Shlomo Wilhelm. It's good to have you. We should have you regularly. Ruvain, it's good to have you as well. Okay, we're holding in Mishna Beis and Mishna Gimel in the 10th parak of Kesuvos, sponsored by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom ben Avram Alevi Pel Bas Ruvain, also Nishmas Chaim ben Avram and Yom Benish, Before Shalem Fel Yomis ben Chayisara, and B'schus Avram and Yom Benish ben Malk Yudis and family. Also for Yol Klugman and family, for the Gesund Parnas and Nachas, Meir ben Chayisara, and also for our Chaver Hadaf, who had surgery today, Yaakov Kranz, and he's recovering from surgery. Yaakov Avadia ben Freda Rivka, he should have a refuah shalema b'seich shar chayla Yisrael. So let me just give you a preface about the Kesuvos Benin Dichrin. Kesuvos Benin Dichrin is one of the Tanai Kesuva, which means that if a man has several wives, so when he dies, all the sons from all the wives divide the inheritance. But before they do, each group gets the Kesuva of their mother. Now this is true even if the mother predeceased their father. So she didn't get the Kesuva, but they get the Kesuva of their mother before dividing the inheritance equally. This, of course, Nageya, if one of the wives have a bigger Kesuva than the other wives. So if, let's say, Reuven married Sarah first, and Yocheved to Sarah, he really liked her, he gave her $1,000 Kesuva, and Yocheved only had $100 Kesuva, let's say. So let's say she had a $200 Kesuva, she was a Basula. So the boys, Sarah's boys get the $1,000, and Yocheved boys get $200, and then they divide the rest of the Yerusha. But this is only if there's a Yerusha left to divide. If they would take 1,000, the other one would take 200, there would be no Yerusha, then we divide everything equally. Because it cannot obviate, it cannot do away with the Yerusha D'Oraisa. And that's the din of our Mishnah. Misha Yanosi Shtei Nashim, Reuven was married to Sarah and Yocheved, V'meisu, and they died. Both Sarah and Yocheved died. V'ach kach meisu, and now he died. V'yisaymim mevakshim ksuvas imam. Sarah's children and Yocheved's children want to invoke the Kesuvos Benin Dichrin clause, and Sarah's children want the Kesuva of their mother, and Yocheved's children want the Kesuva of their mother. But ve'ein sham ela shtei Kesuvos. That's all there's left in Yerusha. And if they take the $1,200, then there's not going to be any Yerusha. Then cholkim meshava. They don't get the Kesuvos because you can't do away with the Yerusha D'Oraisa because of a Tanai Bezdin. So therefore, then they just divide it equally, each side taking $600 and finished. Hayasham dinner, but if there was, besides the 1,200, there was an extra dinner, so they could do the Yerusha D'Oraisa on the dinner, then Elu Noitling Ksuvas Imam, Elu Noitling Ksuvas Imam. Then each one takes the Ksuva because they could do the Yerusha D'Oraisa on the dinner. Now the Sarah's children, they're Chevraman, and they say, look, we'll kick in a dinner, so that we should be able to get our 1,000. We'll kick in a dinner, so that there'll be a dinner to make the Yerusha D'Oraisa. Im Amri Yisaymim, Anachnu Malin al Nichse Avinu Yaiser dinner. We'll add a dinner, Kadeshi Yitlu Ksuvas Iman, so then we'll be able to get the $1,000 from our mother. Ain't Shaymin Lahem. We don't listen. We evaluate it. If there is a dinner extra from the estate, then each one will get the Kesuva of their mother. If not, they divide it equally. Now, let's say there wasn't in the estate, but somebody owed their father money. Can that be counted? If there was property that was owed, it's not in the estate now, but it was owed to the father. Can they count that as the money in the estate? Einon kibamurzik. That's not as if it was in the estate. Not only that, Reb Shimon says, even if there was a lot of movables, there's Yerusha on movables, on the break front, and the pictures, and the kais, and the tats, and the leichter. Reb Shimon afilu yesham nechasim she'ein lahem achrayis, einam klum. That's not enough to say that the Yerusha D'Oraisa will be on that. Ad sheyusham nechasim sheyesh lahem achrayis. There has to be real estate. Yoiser al shtei Kesuvos, more than the 1,200 of the two Kesuvos, a dinner, so that the Yerusha D'Oraisa should be chal on the real estate. Then each side will get the Kesuvos benin dichrin and not divided equally. As you could see, I recorded now because tonight after the daf, we're going to have a chok, Tetzava Day 2. Everyone is invited to that. Also, last night we had to pull off somebody from the street. We only had 9 people for the second Marav, and Gedalia is not going to be here tonight for the second Marav. His crime is a wedding. It's a really great crime. So anybody that can join us for the second Marav is greatly appreciated. And Berish will probably be in Muncie, so Berish won't be here tonight either. Reb Chanani ben Akasha, Amaratza Kadosh